No King's Day of Action is happening across the nation today. Thanks for joining us tonight. Residents of Amarillo decided to also take part in the movement as they protested on 45th and Coulter. Fox 14's Princess Bryant hears from protesters and counter-protesters. The story is a part of our Democracy 2025 coverage and first on Fox Tonight.
In the nation's capital, people are celebrating the Army's 250th anniversary parade, which also happens to fall on President Donald Trump's birthday. But across the nation, the No King's Day of Action is also taking place.
Personally, I think that the new president is trying to become King of America. And I believe some people are willing to give him that. And I think if we all stand together, we can stop that.
There were also counter-protesters lining the streets today to make sure their voices are also heard. I spoke with one counter-protester who agreed to speak with us but did not want to be on camera.
And I'm here is because I'm standing with the veterans. And these people don't understand. They're here for their freedom because of our veterans. And Trump is not saying that you can't be here in this country. All he's saying is everyone needs to do it legally.
Since February, there has been a total of 5, including Saturday's protests here in Amarillo against the current administration. Protesters today expressed that although they are fighting for immigration rights, they are also standing up for so much more.
If I'm not fighting the injustice and the dictatorship, then I'm complicit, that I'm supporting his illegal activities and his dictatorship, and I will not do that.
As many across the state were getting ready to protest Saturday, Governor Greg Abbott earlier in the week stated that 5,000 Texas National Guard troops, along with more than 2,000 state police, were deployed across the state to help local law enforcement manage protests. There was not any Texas National Guards present, but there was local law enforcement along with Texas DPS.
I come out for 2 reasons. The big one, to support the cops, make sure nothing happens to them because their hands are tied. I served my time so they could do it, whether I agree with it or not. That's what I took my oath for. So make sure that they're safe over there, make sure the cops are safe, and just to support Trump.
Protesters and counter-protesters speak more about the current administration and the message they wanted to give Saturday as they voiced their opinion.
My dad served in Germany after World War II, and they were there to kind of clean up the mess. And I don't want to see that kind of mess happen to this country. Can't let that happen.
There's no other country like America. We have a beautiful Constitution. It's misused sometimes by these people. They don't go by it unless it benefits them.
In Amarillo, Princess Bryant, Fox 14 News.
We also want to note, according to the No Kings website, there was also a No Kings protest held in Portales as well. Demonstrators in Fort Worth, Texas protest against President Trump's policies. The protest is part of the No Kings Day of Defiance, which is expected to be the largest day of mobilization since Trump took office. Almost 2,000 cities are taking part in the demonstration, just as a parade in Washington will celebrate the U.S. Army's 250th anniversary, which happens to fall on Trump's 79th birthday. The protests were orchestrated by the 5051 movement, which has organized large-scale demonstrations across the U.S. against Trump and Elon Musk. Demonstrators are seen gathered here on a bridge in Euless Saturday morning.